The pixel art game is now getting popular. More and more pixel art games are launched globally. Pixel art Nintendo Switch getting so much hype that it was made by Square Enix company. But on mobile, little by little the pixel art mobile is getting better in graphic and the game mechanism. Top 13 Best Pixel Art Android Games and iOS. Best New Pixel Art Games Mobile You Must Know. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Epic Garden. Epic Garden action RPG games. Just look at how fun the game looks like. It's totally the best new pixel art game with nice action RPG games. The gameplay is we must protect our garden by monster attack. There are so many various and unique bosses we will fight with, like a melon creatures or animal. Even if we play it solo, we can kill them all with our weapon. We can use different weapons like guns, scissors, dark orb magic. Remember to build your own garden as well to earn some resources. Try your luck on the gacha, it's possible to do. We will get free diamonds through completing the achievement quest. Best RPG Pixel Art Games Android iOS. Foxy's Adventure. Foxy's Adventure. This game was made by indie developers, but I see a huge potential in this pixel art open world game. This is a story-based game RPG. We need to be active on asking the NPC around to know the next quest. We can buy some equipment in the shop by using the gold. In this game, the gold is really easy to earn by clearing the bus or grass or answering the right question to obtain a huge amount of gold. We must kill the slime or any monster with an easy control. We will not lose any items when we get killed by the monster, so play it for fun. This best pixel art RPG open world game mobile is playable offline and you don't need to watch any ads to enjoy the game. Meme Star Pixel Go. Meme Star Pixel Go. This is the best pixel art idle game Android iOS. Everything seems really fun. The music, the ambience, the panorama, it's full of bright colors. Just listening to the music is really fun. The gameplay of this best pixel game is an idle RPG game. We are not alone because we can get a companion who will help us by giving the damage to the enemy. Most of our attribute status can be upgraded by the gold, which is gold is really easy to find through the idle mode. Try to get many free diamonds and start summoning an epical equipment. If you want to play an idle RPG pixel with portrait mode, then you must try this pixel game RPG. Rhythm Assassin. Rhythm Assassin. Finally, we have a new pixel art game genre on mobile. We will play some combination between two types of games, which are RPG and rhythm. So we are able to buy some character that has a different status like life, auto and range. All of those aspects have their weakness and strength that you need to understand. We can buy a skin to make your character appearance become good looking. The gameplay is we must attack, jump and kick the enemies that will affect making a tune of rhythm. Make sure you click it in the right moment and try to make it a perfect hit to multiply your score. The best new offline game pixel art game on Android iOS. Demon Hunt Knight Roguelike. Demon Hunt Knights Roguelike. After the game named Guardian Tales become the most played game in pixel art style game mobile, then one by one pixel art action RPG coming up with a really similar mechanism. In this game, the player allows us to explore the city and interact with so many NPCs that are just walking around. Upgrade your weapon, buy new equipment, and enhance your great star can do in the city as well. We must clear many stages with various monsters and different stages. Make sure you clear the area to get a new weapon and use the switch button to equip the equipment based on the situation. At the end, you will find a stronger boss battle with so much health point. the best pixel art RPG games on Android iOS. Zombie City Smash Squad. Zombie City Smash Squad. This new pixel art game mobile has a high graphic quality. The frame rate is really smooth that makes the movement on every action seems really enjoyable to play. This pixel art game has less features and only one mode, but I really love when we can get some companions that will help us in combat fighting the zombies. So every time we clear the stage, then we will obtain a chance to pick one ability, companion or gun. Some of the monsters can move faster and will aim at us, so make sure you control your distance from the aggressive zombie. The best pixel art game Android iOS. Project Geek. Project Geek. We can pick two languages between English or Korea. The game is really good. We will have a pixel art RPG game with a cyberpunk concept. Actually, the game doesn't focus on the storyline, it's more focused on the action gameplay. We can use a skill for area of effect damage. The control is pretty easy to navigate because the view perspective is from left to right. But try on the right paths to move your character into the basement or to the top. We don't have any side quests at all. The only main goal is clearing all of the enemy. Best new pixel art RPG games Android iOS. Rankamo Roots like card RPG. Rankamo Roots like card RPG. Seriously, I really love the character selections graphic, it's really great, but when it comes into the game, the character is way too small actually. This pixel art game has very unique gameplay. We need to shuffle the card to destroy many monster cards or objects. Then it will be accumulate to become the gold. After we have shuffled for a certain time, then we will face the boss monster. We need some gold to deal some damage to the monster. Such a unique gameplay of pixel game mobile. This game was playable offline, but now we need to log in by the internet connection. The best pixel art game RPG with card battle on mobile. Lirania turn-based battle. Lirania turn-based battle. So far, this pixel art game is the best tactical RPG that is available on Play Store with portrait mode. The game has very good graphic and high attention to detail while we do some action like attacking the enemy. The movement is really simple but very good. The gameplay is a turn-based RPG game. Every turn, we will gain some gold. That gold is for recruiting some troops like swordman, spearman, archer, and horse knight. Move your character and tap the enemy to target them. It's a very simple game but needs some strategy to win the game. Best pixel art turn-based tactical games RPG mobile. Dungeon Princess 3. Dungeon Princess 3. Finally, the next sequel of Dungeon Princess game pixel art RPG game mobile. The game will have the same mechanism gameplay as well as the combat. The graphic have a big difference. It has optimized really far and way more details on character design. We can adjust the team line up before starting the combat. The battle is smoother than the last version. I really love how the developers really take it seriously on making the series. As usual, all of the characters are female with a pretty face and have a different weapons. Best pixel art RPG game Android iOS. The Way Home. The Way Home. This game has been downloaded by 1 million players and gets the highest score of 4.9 stars on Play Store. But after you play this game, you will suddenly realize how this pixel art game has become the greatest offline pixel RPG mobile. The graphic can be enhanced with sharpened shadow. When you enter the dungeon, you can easily get the epic equipment just by killing the common monster. We can collect all of the resources easily without thinking of tools and durability. Everything has been prepared. So far, I would say this game is no pay-to-win RPG pixel art games mobile. Brown Dust 2. Brown Dust 2. Honestly, I cannot really see if this game is pixel art or not, but it totally has a combination between pixel art RPG game and 2D games. This game always makes me want to follow the storyline. It's really good, especially since it is full of voiceover. The gameplay of Brown Dust 2 is we must explore the world to find the next story, but you can do it with an auto quest. The battle combat is quite tricky and needs a high strategy to do, so we must place the character in the right lane and use the skill or ultimate skill with special visual cutscenes. The game is not just about the battle, but we also can collect a variety of herbs to cook some food and use it to restore the HP. The best pixel art games Android iOS. Destiny Saga. Destiny Saga. I guarantee, as the Xenonia and Inotia big fan series, you all will love this game. The graphic even better with an optimization color blending. The music really reminds me of the JRPG pixel art game. Even this game is not really an open world, but every stage we enter, it has a wide area and it seems like a semi-open world pixel art game. Okay, the gameplay is an action RPG pixel art game hack and slash. We will fight with so many monsters in the dungeon and prepare yourself fighting with the boss. When the boss gets his HP lower, then his power will raise significantly. We can switch the character, but it has a cooldown time. The best game pixel art RPG Android iOS.